What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. It is your boy, More Life with Kai, coming at you again. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you are new here. As you can see by the title of this video, fellas, we're going to be talking about how I became super lean at 6'8". Now, this is going to be a full breakdown, breakthrough. I don't know if I'm going to do a PowerPoint version or I'm just going to talk about it because I got everything in my notes right here on my MacBook. So I'm just going to be going over different types of tips and just going through the whole catalog of how I got to this physique right here on the screen. If you don't know, like I said, 6'8", sitting about 235. I definitely want to specialize in working with taller men because I'm a taller guy, so I want to teach taller men. You know, nothing against the short dudes, but you know what I mean. Like nothing against y'all. I'm just saying this is my niche. This is what I specifically want to focus on because it's something that I went through, and I know for taller fellas, it's hard for us to put on more mass. People always ask me going in the gym, how do you get so much mass for your size? How do you do this? How do you do that? Right? And so this is why I want to bring this value to the channel and really help you guys out if you are taller. And just men in general at the same time. Of course, everybody's body is different, but at the end of the day, we are trying to get healthy. We are trying to get lean and fit. Maybe you got different goals. But for this video, this is what we're gonna be doing, fellas. So make sure you lock in. We're gonna go over some quick disclaimers real quick. Y'all know how I do it because that's very important. I don't want anybody that's not part of these disclaimers watching the video wasting your time if you're not serious and you're not really trying to lock in, take notes, whatever you got to do, fellas. Rewatch the video. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Let's get it. So, disclaimer: first one we got. This video is not for someone who takes things personal and not seriously, fellas. So I don't want to hear nobody in the comment section typing away, Mr. Finger Keys, talking about, oh, this is how I did it. This is wrong. Fellas. Once again, I'm teaching you how I did it, how I got to this physique. Everybody's body is different. Everybody's body will not be the same. So I don't want to hear none of that. Don't go type it in the comment section. Oh, that's not right. I cannot stand that because I'm giving you my method and how I did things to get to this physique. You can do how you want to do. Why don't you make a YouTube channel, my G? And you could do what you want to do in your YouTube channel. And you can let everybody know, right, fellas? But for my supporters, that's why I'm letting know. Next one, we got someone who is under the age of 18. I do not condone that. But also, you can still work out. That doesn't mean you can't work out under 18. I'm just, just a little disclaimer in there. Another thing, if you are all about excuses and stick off a bad diet, right? So if you're not serious about not only the gym, but what are you doing outside the gym, which is what are you intaking into your body? Maybe this is not the video for you, my G, because here we do fitness, right? We do in the gym and we do outside the gym. So we do diet, nutrition, and we also do physical abilities. Last but not least, we are going to be going over if you are not willing to change your relationship with food. So if you feel like you somebody that's constantly going to be snacking and eating junk food and making excuses about why you can't hit the gym, about why you're eating bad because you work so much, this and that, because your baby mama cooked for you and so and so cooked for you, you just have no type of mental capacity and discipline to like say no, this is not the video for you, my G. As simple as that. So without further ado, let's get into the video, fellas. I'm excited for this one. So first one, why do most people fail? Cold hard truth. You are not lazy, they just lied. So what I mean by this is a lot of people will tell you, you can have the cheat days, you can have this, you can have that and still be able to, eat bad and be in the gym 5-6 days a week. You can do that, but will you see results? As we all know, no, you will not. So that's something that I cannot stand when people say is they think like the famous quote, can you outwork a bad diet? A lot of people think you can, but honestly, you cannot, right? But this does not include people who are, on these type of steroids, trend, all these other types of steroids too, where they can work out one day a week and still look like they've been working out for 50 years and like consistently 6 days a week, 5-6 days a week, right? That does not include somebody who is not natural, but somebody who is natural, especially if you're trying to lose weight, you're only pushing yourself back, right? So when I see people in the gym, I don't necessarily think I necessarily like I'll say, okay, it's good that they're in the gym, right? But it doesn't mean when they go home that they're actually on their nutrition, that they're actually on their diet to actually get the results that they need. So it's two different separate things. So next one we have thinking just doing cardio will save you. I think this is a big one because I see a lot of people who just, which disclaimer, doing cardio is fine, right? Doing cardio, maybe you can't stay, you only got 30 minutes to an hour. You can still include some cardio at the end of the day. and you can do weightlifting. I think a lot of us, we think just doing cardio is going to save us, my G. That's not going to have you lose weight. You still have to include weightlifting and cardio, right? That's going to help you. That's going to help your body form. This don't matter if you're a man or a woman, because I know I got women watching too. So that doesn't matter at the end of the day. It can be men or women, and you can still include weightlifting as long as you're with your cardio in there. So, but doing just cardio is not gonna have you just magically lose 50 to 30 pounds and think it's just gonna work like that. It's just not gonna work like that, my G. So you want to make sure that you include weightlifting as well as cardio. And I typically like to do cardio after my workout because you actually do burn more. And I'm a big believer in fast, steady cardio. Slow, steady cardio, my bad. Slow, steady cardio. Fast, steady cardio is sprinting, any type of cardio that's high intensity. I'm more of a slower, steady cardio. I'll do fast, steady cardio every now and then. I'll do sprints and work my mobility a little bit. But for the most part, as far as trying to retain that mass and actually trying to put on muscle like most men are trying to do, and for my ladies, you may be trying to get, bigger butt, thicker thighs, thicker legs, whatever it may be, slow, steady cardio is the way to go. Stairmaster, we know that's the GOAT. You know what I'm saying, my G? So that's the way to go. Slow, steady cardio is going to help you maintain the mass majority of your size. That's why we do slow, steady cardio, if you did not know, because fast, steady cardio, it eats your muscle away. If you do not know that, there's a fact for you. So next one we got thinking food tastes as good as being lean. No, fellas, this does not. So it's certain times where I'll have my cheat days, or I won't even have my cheat days. It'll be throughout the week because I eat clean Monday through Friday usually. I try to, but it be certain times where I'm like, I see a cinnamon roll or I see, ice cream or something sweet, and I'm like, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth the extra carbs, right? It's not even worth it. Like, cause it's like when you go to the gym and you burn that 500 calories on a treadmill, that one cinnamon roll was like almost dang near 900 calories. So is it really, we got to ask yourself, is it really worth you eating that one cinnamon roll and then just risking your whole workout for the day? You know what I mean? Like, is it genuinely worth it? So you actually have to ask yourself, is it worth it? And that's something, over time, once you start to get bigger and longer into your fitness journey, you'll start to realize, okay, this really is not worth it. Because honestly, it's not. Because I'm at a point now where I can just see, cake. I'm a sweets person. I love sweets. Ask anybody in my family, I love sweets. But at the end of the day, I'm at a point now where I've trained my mind and my body to mentally like be able to look at something or smell something and be like, it don't even sound good. It's not even worth the extra raw reality, excuse me. So next, we're going to be talking about can't be consistent on your diet, right? I know a lot of people, they slack off. This cheat day thing is just getting ridiculous, fellas. This whole, I have my cheat days during the week, or I have my cheat days on the weekend. It's okay to have a little piece of cheesecake when it's Wednesday. It's not your cheat day, and this whole cheat day thing is just crazy to me when you got a goal to lose 60 pounds plus anyway. To me, fellas, if you are trying to lose weight, there's no such thing as having cheat days because you're on a mission and you do not want to risk messing that up. I didn't start having cheat days until later on. Once I already had lost the weight and I was building on muscle, I could afford it. Like now, I can literally eat, 2,000 calories of just straight dessert and I'll be good next day. Now, will I feel bloated? Yes, I will. Will I feel like disgusted with myself? Yes, I will. But that does not mean when I step on that scale, I'm going to gain weight or I'm going to look fat the next day. I'm just not, because I've trained my body and I've been eating consistently eating clean consistently for a long time now. So my body's just used to that and I can afford to have those cheat days. But in the beginning stages of you trying to lose weight, you having those cheat days on the weekends and stuff, it's never going to go your way because your body is not trained for that yet. You're about to train your body like that. Your body's like a machine, right? When you're taking these bad foods into your body and you think you can afford those cheat days, you cannot. Cut out all cheat days thinking cheat days will get you where you want to be. Thinking eating chicken salad every day is going to save that gut. I know a lot of people, when it comes to losing weight, they think, oh, I'll either starve myself, number one, or I'll eat a chicken and salad every single day, or just eat salad every day for lunch, or not have these healthy fats that I need. Your body still needs healthy fats. If you do not know that, you still need the rice, the chicken, some sort of protein. That's actual food, not just a chicken salad every day or just, green veggies and so, eating crazy stuff. your body still needs protein. I can't preach that enough. A lot of people think, oh, or I'll get away with just starving myself all day, right? There is a such thing as fasting, but when you're trying to lose weight or you're trying to gain muscle or put muscle on, you still want to feed your body anytime you're up, you should still want to eat something 2 hours in between being up. If you stay up, you work nights, you should still want to. That does not mean you just sit up there and start snacking on random junk. Actually eat healthy stuff, but you still want to be fueling your system so that your body has something to feed off of your body. So it's not actually just going into your gut and just has nothing to feed off of, because that's not how you're going to lose weight. You're never going to lose weight by starving yourself, eating a chicken salad every single day, thinking like, oh, and then hopping on the treadmill like most people do who don't know anything about fitness, don't know anything about their bodies. That's never going to work. So next we're going to be talking about is stop guesstimizing your food. Actually, folks, this is going to be one of the most important parts, if not the most important parts of this video. We're going to be talking about is prioritizing strength training. Now, being able to be hybrid and not be a bodybuilder to where you cannot move, but lifting heavy weight at the same time. So what I mean by this is doing hybrid workouts, not just normal bodybuilder workouts. You go to Gold's Gym, you go to 24-Hour Fitness, any of these gyms, you see a lot of dudes who are doing the bench press and have like 3-4 plates on, but are they actually doing quality reps? How many reps are they actually doing? Only doing about a couple or 3, if that, right? So you definitely want to focus on quantity over quality. Ego lifting is not the way, fellas. I'm going to tell you right now, that's not going to get you stronger. That's not going to impress anybody. You're just going to look goofy when you end up tearing your pec or something, or you end up tearing a muscle and you're just sitting there looking goofy, right? So you definitely want to prioritize actual heavy weight. So I'm a big believer, something that I started to include when it came to fitness is hybrid training. So when I would do normal, you see doing normal hammer curls with dumbbells, but you over time, once you're in the gym for so long, you start to discover different types of workouts, and you're like, I figured this out. Oh, I can do this. So that's a big one when it comes to exploring different workouts. When it comes to hybrid training, is not just doing stuff that's going to make you that meathead in the gym, but if a dangerous situation pops off, you got to be able to move. Yeah, you're strong. If you put somebody in a headlock and you're like a bodybuilder type of physique, like, yeah, they might pass out because you're strong, like when it comes to that, a movement like that. But if you got a swing, like somebody could go like that easily.